I'm Moshe Rabbeinu, whom many know as Moses. During troublesome times of the Israelites in Egypt, my mother Jochebed hid me in a basket of bulrushes along the Nile River. One of the marvelous traits a virtuous mother has is the nurturing and protection of their children. Academic consensus says it was Ramesses II, while others argue it being Thutmose. However, an edict was issued by a pharaoh for all Hebrew boys to be killed. Acts chapter 7 verse 22 says that I was mighty in words and in deeds. So if that's true, then why does Exodus chapter 4 verse 10 mention that I am slow of speech and of a slow tongue? That's one of the mysteries that will later be revealed to you. George G. James' book, entitled Stolen Legacy, says in the 5th chapter that Moses wasn't my name. It was merely a title given to all initiates of the Egyptian mysteries, as told by Philo of Alexandria, as it's recorded in the Annals of Manetho's History of Egypt, Book 2, and cited in the writings of Flavius Josephus against Apion. Originally my Egyptian name was Osasif, which later changed to Moses. While in Egypt I was a hierogrammat, which is defined as a writer of sacred records, and I was also an initiate in their mystery school at the time. That is what's meant in Acts chapter 7 verse 22. When it says I was learned in all the ways of the Egyptians. Notice that it mentions the key words, all the ways. For only the initiates could know all the ways, not the average lay people. I'm sure me making light of that comes off as disbelief to many fundamentalists, especially to those who only subscribe to the Old Testament writings. However, the interesting thing about my Hebrew name, Moses, is that it means saved by water. As previously noted, my mother hid me in the bulrushes, which was along the Nile River. That's one of the lesser mysteries, as it's very symbolic. The Egyptians believed that the Nile was the river of life, and considered the sacred water that flowed from heaven. Likewise, Genesis chapter 1 verse 6 says, the water was separated from the water. In the Hebrew tongue, the first letter of my title, that being Moses, is Mem, which represents water. Water is a symbol of purity, and in the mysteries it represents the birth of the pure and the initiated, and this is why Philo stated that Moses was a title given to all initiates of the Egyptian mysteries. This is merely the tip of the iceberg, as I'll be diving further into the abyss of intellectual bliss in part 2.